May I ask why you no longer smoke? Because I don't need it. I used to smoke because I thought I needed it. And my body don't need the smoke. All the stuff that I thought that I needed to smoke for, I do them better without smoking. I'm clairvoyant. I think better. I feel better. I look better. I operate better. I create better. I F better. I'm just saying. You know, because we create a lot of illusions in our minds when it comes to all these tools that we use. And now even if you did it as an experiment just to try it because of your friends or your surroundings or influence, you wind up creating the thought process of making yourself feel like you need it to operate. Like I felt like I needed it to make music. I felt like I needed it to get it in. I felt like I needed it for a lot of things. And all those stuff that I thought that I needed it, after I abused it for a very long time and I stopped doing it, you know, all the stuff that I was using them for, I do them way better without smoking. And smoking was also something, even though when I was doing it, I didn't look at it like that. It was also something that I was using, you know, as a coping mechanism. You know, why cope when you can heal? You know, I don't want to use smoking or alcohol or any drug as a band-aid. Just heal. You know, a lot of people use drugs to open up a certain aspect of themselves so they could be open and vulnerable to be artistic. You could open all those stuff about yourself naturally. A lot of people use drugs so they could last longer in bed because you're not open enough, you know, to receiving pleasure. So you feel like if you desensitize yourself and you numb yourself, that's going to make you better in bed, which it actually don't. It just make you last longer, but you don't really get the, you know, the full experience. You don't really get the full enjoyment of it. You just literally become a machine and you're a robot, and that's it. But you're not open to the full pleasure, the whole experience of tapping in and connecting with somebody. Because you're not yourself. So initially you're not really the one getting that experience. So if you ask me, like the way that I've been operating, from eating clean and drinking clean and listening clean and watching clean and all that, everything that I get in contact with, I get to feel all those things. I don't have something in the way, or a filter, you know, that's like, basically I feel like those drugs or alcohol is kind of like a filter, right? You know, it's kind of like, okay, this is, you know, bad for you, but you put something there, the stuff that bad for you, when it gets to you, it make you feel like, you know, it's good for you, when initially it's just bad for you. It's just that, you know, like you're on Instagram or something, you don't add a filter to it, but it's still the same way. You still the same person, you still look the same. It's just now you don't put a filter over something, trying to trick yourself into thinking, you know, what you posting and the way you got tricked into thinking the way it looked, that's what it is. And that's what I look at, you know, drugs and alcohol as. Like, it's basically a filter, and I don't need a filter. I want the real thing. Like, I don't want no alcohol to numb me down, no Henny. I don't want no pills, no nothing. Like, if I get intimate with somebody and I connect with you, when I get up in that cooler, I want to be the one that feel everything. Like, I mean, I want all that. I want the whole experience. Like, you feel me? So yes, I'm, you know, it's my way of being open and fully experiencing, you know, everything. Like, so my thing is, when I don't use those things, it's better for me. I get the real experience, get the real thing. And there's also a lot of people that have people in their lives where they're not, you know, really experiencing those people, and they're not really seeing who those people are really truly are, because you have that veil and that filter over that person. It's the same way you can use that veil and that filter to make yourself feel a certain way, in the same way that, you know, you think you're getting something that is good for you by adding the filter. It's the same way there's a major negative. The same way the filter is being used for you, the filter is being used for the people on the other side. You're not really truly seeing people for who they really truly are. You know, that's why a lot of people, you know, when they get sober, when they're not high no more, when that oxytocin is not there no more, they realize they didn't even really like people or certain situation or certain things that they was doing in the first place. You was just high the whole time. Glorious rising, round. You get to experience life in its entirety. That's a fact. Not your spirit, not another spirit that you're gonna consume, not another deity, not with a veil, nothing like you. You get to open up like the way you see things clairvoyantly, the way you feel things, the way you hear things, like you get to experience everything. So when you say you did something, it's really you that did it, not an illusion that you don't put yourself through, not in a altered state, that you don't put yourself through to have that experience. And most people do certain things, whether it's shrooms, alcohol, whatever it is, to put you in a state because you feel like, you have to use that tool and you're not able to have that full, whether it's spiritual or physical or mental or sexual experience, within your own. And we have all those chemicals that we can find from any tree or any herb or any shroom within ourselves. So, and when you tap in and release those chemicals by yourself and you have that full experience, it's more enjoyable. And it's also something that you can hold on to because you didn't use a tool to get it. So, and that tool can be removed. So when you don't have those tools to experience stuff, what are you going to do? Not experience anything? Not say you have joy and pleasure and laughter and all those things? You can do all those things without anything. And I remember I posted like a little clip of just me talking about stuff like this without even really elaborating on social media. A lot of people are starting to say, well, it seems like you have something against Mary Jane. You have something against her. I don't have anything against anything. My thing is loving yourself and being yourself and you having an experience. And if I say something that correlates to me about how I feel about something and you feel like you backed up on a corner and you feel some type of way, that has to do with you. That don't have anything to do with what I said. If what I said is bringing a certain part of yourself out or it's making you see a certain things, and it's making you operate out of guilt, that's your business. Please feel free to do so. Just like I'm free to open up and express how I feel about certain things. Like when you feel a certain way, whether it's something that is said, please feel free to do that. And when you are free to feel those things, also feel free to know where those things are coming from and give yourself all the accountability that you should be giving yourself for the guilt that you're feeling because you're feeling guilty for a reason. Nobody's sending guilt at you. Everything that you're feeling, that you're releasing is coming from you internally. So, so if I say something about me not drinking or smoking or doing any type of stuff to alter my state, and you feel some type of way, please feel free to do so. And also after you feel some type of way, ask yourself why you feel like that and get to the bottom of that guilt or that trauma, whatever it is that my truth, is bringing up out of you. Yeah. Now, how we feeling, though? How we feeling? Damn, it's already 12 o'clock, family. Dr. Raw Love. Love always wins. It's the law. LAW. And remember, peace is a weapon. Heal them with peace. And if you're going to be loyal to anything, be loyal to your peace. You want to know what else is a weapon? You are a weapon. Be the weapon that gives you all the joy, all the laughter, all the highs, all the great feelings that you want. Or be the weapon that rely on another weapon. The choice is yours. The best things in life are free, including getting high, because you have the chemicals within you and you can release them for free. But family, it was a pleasure breaking fast with your beautiful people. I'm about to package like a couple of hats, run to the post office, make a quick, farmer's market run. Then I'll be right back over here. Let's tap in around like 3 something. We'll have lunch or something. We'll have some zoodles. We'll talk more. We'll laugh more. We'll cry more. We'll share more. We do whatever we need to do. More, and more. We'll free ourselves a little more. Every day should be another day that you free yourself a little more, that you open up a little more, that you become vulnerable a little more. Because a lot of people, Don't believe that being open and vulnerable is a strength, and you feel like when you're guarded, that when you're strong and you're protected. But if you feel like you need to protect it, that means you feel like you're always in danger, and that makes you weak, if you ask me. And when you open up and you ain't scared of nothing, and you feel like you can handle anything that comes your way, that shows that you are strong and you are powerful and you are brave and you are everything you need to be, and that you are. And I love you and I appreciate you. And if no one has told you that they love you and appreciate you today, just know that I love you. I appreciate you. Your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, your emotions. You are him. You are her. You are it. You are whole. You are complete. You are fulfilled. You are everything you need to be. You don't lack anything. And if you ever do feel like you lack anything, all you have to do is go within, and you will find out that you are everything, and everything is you. I love you. I appreciate you, family. We about to go, and y'all already know before we go, we got to let the family know. Always remember when you playing this game called life, always remember when you're on offense, you can't pump fake God, and always remember when you're on defense, you can't block love, because love always wins. It's the law. LAW. And remember, peace is a weapon. Heal them with peace. And if you're going to be loyal to anything, be loyal to your